Hi, everyone. My name is Ray Bagnuolo, and I'm the pastor at Sayville Congregational United Church of Christ. And welcome to OnQueer.net. So this weekend, we remember on Sunday the Pulse Nightmare shooting 6 years ago. That was these things are just so terrible, in the midst of all of the gun violence that's going on and the struggle we have to try and regulate some of these weapons that have no business being in the hands of anybody, that often get used against people who are totally innocent, right? I mean, you got to be pretty innocent when you think about being a kid in a school or folks in a nightclub, and to have someone just come in and try and figure out their hatred and their problem by taking it out on innocent people. It's a hard one. It's always been hard. I don't know if you remember Matthew Shepard. Most of you will, those who are watching. Some of you might not. But that was a really difficult one, too. And I remember thinking that after Matthew Shepard, oh my God, finally people are going to know the kind of violence that we are subject to, the kind of hatred, the kind of mistreatment, and, just all the abuse. And didn't happen. And didn't happen after Pulse. What did happen was that we as a community never gave up. We as a community continued to stick together, and as best as we could, we moved forward legislation, we moved forward change, we stood up, we found ourselves counted. Last week, I attended a Pride March, Pride Parade here in Sayville, and had a very cool equality collar, a little tab for my collar that I really enjoyed wearing. And the main reason, one of the main reasons of being there was to be present, to let people see us, to let people know that we're here. We're here, we're queer, and but then it's not just a main purpose for folks out there to who don't know that much about us or who have the wrong idea about who we are, to see us and to listen to us and perhaps have a little bit more understanding about who we are in this world. But it is also really important that we're present for the people who are listening, the people in our community who can't be out, who can't speak out yet, who are not in a position where they can identify themselves in a way that they so long to do, that they know that we're here and that they're not forgotten and that they are loved. Oh my gosh, they are so loved. And so we march with pride for the people we've lost in so many different ways, including this violence with guns that has to stop. We remember Matthew Shepard, we remember Pulse nightclub, we remember so much of the abuse that has been foisted upon us in so many ways. But then we also remember the power we have as a community because we are loved. And when we recognize that, that means that we can be loved together. And there's a great power in that when we join together in our spirit, in our energy, and in our commitment to justice. There's a great line in Micah. He was one of the prophets, and he still is, he was a prophet. And in his in Micah, the book of Micah, there's a scripture, chapter 6, verse 8, where he says, it's humans. He goes, humans? I don't, these guys got like, anyway, humans? What does God require of you? Let me tell you. To do justice, love mercy, and walk humbly with your God. To do justice, love mercy, walk humbly with your God, whoever that God is, however you understand God. I mean, I think that's pretty good advice for all of us. Human, but so I hope that you will find a way during this month or in the time ahead, if you haven't already, to be involved in something that moves us forward, that remembers where we've been, that knows where we are now, and that gives you a sense of some way that you might be able to contribute and join in where we hope to be headed. So all of that to say, little mosquitoes out here, all that to say, happy Pride. Know how loved you are. Know how beautiful you are, and um, know that I love you. And I'm really happy you're here. And feel free to reach out anytime you like and stay in touch. And I look forward to our next chat on Friday of next week. So y'all take care, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.